Hi, and welcome to the Dougherty County School System's video on posting kindergarten grades in Infinite Campus. Before we get started, I have a few notes to share with you to help your grading session go smoothly. First, always use Google Chrome, Firefox, or Safari to access Infinite Campus. Internet Explorer is not compatible. Second, make sure that you are cleaning your browser weekly. If you are not sure how to do this, there are directions linked in the Entering Kindergarten Grades Quick Reference Guide. Third, use ClassLink to access Infinite Campus so that you can be logged in safely and automatically. Do not save your Infinite Campus password in Chrome. Finally, please be sure to use Incident IQ, our technology support ticketing system, to place work orders in order to get issues resolved. Now that you have these notes, let's get started. You will begin by logging into Infinite Campus. Notice that I'm in a district staging site, so my ribbon at the top of the screen is orange instead of green. All of the other features should be similar, however. In the top right of the screen, click the waffle and choose Instruction. Then click Post Grades on the left side of the screen. Select the term and section you are posting grades to. Remember that kindergarten has 3 12-week grading terms, whereas the other grades have 4 9-week terms. Due to this difference, as a kindergarten teacher, you should note that the dates next to the terms do not apply to you. And although you see term 4, there are no standards there. After you have selected the term and section, you're going to make sure that the Post By drop-down says All Standards and Grading Tasks. This will list each student's name with all of the standards needed for that term and subject area listed below. Now, notice that in this list of standards, you are only seeing what you need for the term you are entering. However, we know that with a standards-based report card, students will be given multiple opportunities to demonstrate mastery of a task. Let's look at these terms and standards side by side. I see RF1A under Term 1, and maybe the student was progressing, earning a P for that standard in Term 1. I see RF1A again in Term 2. The student has been retested and shows mastery, so that student earns an M for that standard in Term 2. Finally, in Term 3, I see RF1A again. The student earned an M in Term 2, so I will put that grade of M again in Term 3. Now that we understand which standards we see each term, let's talk about how to enter grades. To enter a grade, simply click the arrow next to the standard you are entering and choose the correct grade from the drop-down menu. E for exceeds, M for mastery, P for progressing, or N for not evident. As you enter each grade, they will be listed on the report card. The Term 3 grades will show the final progress for that student in kindergarten. So notice below all the standards, there is a place to give a final score for each subject area, shown as final. In order to show mastery and earn an M on the final line in ELA and math, students must have an M on 80% of the standards in that subject area for Term 3. Enter the grade just as you did in the other sections. Once you have entered all the grades for the standards for that student, notice there is a place to add report card comments. Remember that anything you type here will be printed on the report card. Once you have completed adding all of your grades, click the Save button in the top left of the gray box. Great job! Once you have clicked Save, you are finished entering your grades in Infinite Campus. If you have any problems, notify your records clerk and they can help to guide you to your next steps.